It's Bravador Live, everybody. We are having some issues, it looks like, with Facebook tonight. For whatever reason, I don't understand why we having problems with Facebook. But we are on YouTube. So let's just, just deal with that. Let's just go on YouTube and, make it happen that way. I do not understand why it is happening right here on Facebook, why we having problems with Facebook. That's something I don't know. But we're on YouTube, so we'll just leave it that way. I'm going to see if my page is still there. It keeps knocking me off my page. I don't understand why, but it's doing that. But we are on YouTube, so we will stick with that. If they want to be ass buckets about it, then that's just what they'll be. And that's what it is. So we're going to see what happens here on YouTube. So just stand by with me, and thank y'all for checking out Bravador Live on YouTube. And we're going to see if we could go ahead and share that, which I'm sure we can. And that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to share it right now on YouTube. On Facebook. And I see it's coming in pretty clear. So we'll just do it that way. And share it that way until Facebook seems like they can get their act together. Whatever that act is that they're trying to get together. Or whatever it is they're having conflict with, because there's no conflict with me. That's for sure. So, we're just going to do this. If y'all stand by a second while I share this, I would appreciate that. I've got DJ Cricket on tonight. I've got some other guests. I've got Keith K. Ski. I got him on tonight. Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew, that is. I have him on. And also, we're waiting on another guest. So hold on one second while I continue to share this on my pages. Well, they didn't knock all my pages out, that's for sure. So they didn't do that. So that's good. So let's go to YouTube and monitor things here. All right. So everything looks good here. So let me turn the sound down here. And first of all, without further ado, DJ Cricket, what's going on?
What's up, homie?
What's good? And my man Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew.
What's good, my brother? How you?
Man, look. Man, we're on YouTube. We're doing everything through YouTube. We're not even dealing with the situation with Facebook. Facebook, okay, for whatever reason, can't understand what it is that I'm doing. So I'll deal with that some other time. So I'm not worried about that right now. But we are on YouTube right now, and we're streaming now and stuff. What's good, brothers? How y'all doing?
Doing all right,
man. Good.
Good.
Maintaining.
Now, this part of Bravador Live, what we're going to be doing is talking about, as some of you all know, I said put down a date of May 14th. Talking about those of you watching right now. That is when we're planning on doing the next reunion jam. We haven't done one since before the pandemic. So now that it looks like the numbers are kind of looking in the right direction of falling down, we're going to go ahead and try to do one on May 14th. Still waiting to get the okay from the county at Virginia Randolph Playground. So we're still working on that. But we're going to be talking about sound systems and how we did them back in the day and what have you. And I'm going to start off with you, Keith. With you, Ski.
Yeah.
When y'all used to, when the Royal Sound Crew, and that was, of course, the crew that you were such a big part of, you all did jams with some pretty good equipment, for that time. Y'all had a carving system. I remember y'all had a couple other systems. And sometimes y'all had to break up and be at three places in one night. Yeah. So kind of talk about that a little bit, about the Royal Sound Crew back then. You, Mellow C, Wiz Love Abel Lee, may he rest in peace. Lou Cash, Divine now, Dynamic KC, Cutmaster JT. Just talk about how that was back then.
Hey, look, make no mistake about it. We started from the bottom. Man, we started really doing house parties. That's how we really made a name for ourselves, doing house parties. And, doing house parties, man, we might have 3 turntables hooked up, 2 receivers hooked to an amp. You know, we was rigging stuff and making it work, uh, which was amazing. You know, at that time, you know, we was running a lot of house equipment, doing house parties. We might have a wall set up, man, all serving Vegas, but they all house speakers though, you know. So we made do with what we had until things got better. You know, once we ran into Mr. Poe, man, shout out to Willie Poe, man. Once we ran into Mr. Poe, man, and started doing the jams, you know, through John Smith. Shout out to John Smith too. Um, you know, the sound system became better. You know, but I can't forget though when I first met Levi when we was in the 9th grade at TJ. When I went to his house to practice, Levi had 2 Technique SLB 23 turntables, the belt drive Techniques. But he had 2 serving Vega speakers and a big serving mixing board that we used to run everything through, you know what I'm saying? And was really like the source of the power. But yeah, we made things work, man. But you know, once we got introduced to doing things on a larger scale, opening up shows and stuff for people, you know, doing sound checks and everything, that's very important. You know what I mean? Making sure that you got that quality sound, making sure the mic levels is right. You know, the bass and the treble and the mids is right. You know what I mean? For the songs that you're doing and whatnot. But yeah, like I said, we started from the bottom, definitely. You know what I mean? Like I said, with house speakers and everything, till we worked our way up. You know what I mean?
Now, when I met you all, it was 87. I met you all, and I'd always heard about you all, you know, doing your gigs, you know, all over town. I mean, Royal Sound Crew from the West End. And I knew another group from the West End I heard about was the Imperial Mix Masters. I believe they were from out there.
Yeah.
I believe they were from out there. I would hear about them. But, you know, you guys, every time I heard, then they say, you know, they're in 3 different places. And I guess you would be at one place, Chris would be at one place, Levi would be at one place, and Lou would be in one place, well, Divine would be in one place, and JT and so on and so forth. How are y'all able to split the systems up like that?
Yeah.
Man, it's like improvised. You know, we might do one joint with two or three tape decks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one turntable. You know what I mean? It was just dividing it up and just timing and working together as a team. You know, it won't easy, but it won't hard either. It was like second nature to us. You know what I'm saying? Because of the love for the music. You know, we wanted to play everywhere. We wanted to be everywhere we could be, and be heard everywhere we could be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, we definitely, like I said, we improvised a lot, man. Like we might, man. I remember one time we was doing a joint at Union. We was doing a joint at Union. I think we bought a turntable from Lonnie Bell, I think.
Okay, your cousin.
Yeah, from my man Lonnie Bell. Shout out to Lonnie Bell, DJ Lonnie Bell. Yeah, man, we improvised a lot. You know, we had help, you know, from the hip hop community. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to extend their hand. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was a good thing though. It was a good experience, definitely. You know.
I mean, you know, everybody, you know, if I didn't hear anything, if it wasn't Royal Sound Crew somewhere out doing a party somewhere in the city, and I would hear about, you know, Master J would be somewhere. If people, you call him Grandmaster J now, of course, he'd be somewhere. Then of course Sam the Beast would be somewhere. Black Baron would be somewhere. Epps Disco would be somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, speaking of Sam the Beast Reeves, that brings in Cricket. Cricket, you told me that you got a lot of stuff that you do from Sam, or Sam, you know, set you up. Is that true?
well, Sam Sound Man showed me how to hook up sound,
Okay.
and I follow Sam like from since childhood. Because Sam DJ when I was Sam not much. I didn't know it at the time, but Sam not much older than me. But we look up to Sam. 'Cause Sam, if anybody had Sam, it was Sam.
Mhm.
And we took a lot of us starting out. I started at 85, 86. A lot of us started out. I started out with nothing. I started out with nothing because I thought I was doing everything by myself. I didn't have a crew, and I learned how to hook up sound. I learned what it's supposed to, like you say, what it's supposed to sound like, the clarity, the bass, the treble. You know,
Sam had a sound guy named Rocky. Was he the
yeah.
one that showed you?
I don't remember his name. I met him at Pocahontas Park one year, and he saw my rack. My rack was tall as I was.
Right.
Yeah, like 4 racks stacked up. All these. I like the PVCS 800 amps for some reason. I love those. When they workhorse, I can fix them.
Right.
And actually, my first one I fixed was Joe Epps from Epps Disco,
Right.
and and a QSC 1700s. I loved them. And his sound guy said, "Get rid of this, add this, do this, and do this." I listened to him. The next part was, that's it. That's all they wrote.
Yeah, that sound like Rocky.
Yeah.
That sound like that was Rocky. You know, I didn't know Rocky that well. I knew him and spoke to him a couple of times, but he did know that system. He definitely knew that system.
And when a person that's been doing it longer than you tell you something, that's the problem now with DJs. If somebody give you advice, take it because we know what we're doing. Because if you don't listen, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you woofers. It's gonna cost you tweeters. You know, I hadn't brought a tweeter since I met that man.
All right. Now, speaking of that, you know, with everything now, you know, we're talking about analog equipment from back then, and it's still somewhat analog digital now. But with a lot of stuff being powered now, the powered speakers, you know, I remember talking to DJ Kendu and DJ Diviner, the Infinity Machine in Queens. They had these big scoops, bass scoops called Berthas.
Yeah.
And I think they're Sherwin Vegas, I believe they are.
Mm-hmm.
And they still rock with those. They don't use any power with anything. Theirs is still passive. You know, it's still passive what they use. And like when they still do their gigs out in like what we're going to do out at the playground, they're still using the Berthas. They're still using the wall of sound and everything. You know, how do you all think about, you know, I know there is a place for powered speakers now because it's especially when you don't have a crew of guys with you, they're very convenient when it's just you by yourself. How do you feel about the power things versus the passive? I'll start with you, Keith.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, for real, you know, I'm an old school cat to the heart, man, and I'm hip hop to the heart. You know, so you know, I'm still with, you know, the Bullfrogs and the Server Vegas and the Berthas. You know what I'm saying? I'm with all that. I love powered sound. You know, digital sound is good too. It's crisp, it's clean, but sometimes just I guess it's an art. It's an art to being a sound man. You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have a very distinct and good ear for music and listening and distinct. You know, have to pay attention to detail. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? The more effective you are, the better you are, and the more jobs you get. You know what I'm saying? And the more quality sound that you end up producing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, you know, a lot of stuff we learned. We blew a lot of tweeters. We blew a lot of, you know, speakers. You know, learning hands on. You know, like I said, you know, we done dealt with everything from house speakers, and amps and receivers and rigging 2 receivers together. I mean, we done did it all. You know what I'm saying? Worked our way up to start dealing with, you know, PA equipment and powered equipment. So, you know, I naturally got a love for that. But the digital, I'm feeling that too, because the sound is just so crisp and it's so clean. Like you just can hear every detail in the music. You know what I'm saying? It takes away a lot from hands on, but like I said, you know, you combine a little bit of the old with the new, you're always gonna come up with something good. You know what I'm saying? And that's my philosophy on it. You know.
Now, I've never heard the term bullfrogs.
Yeah.
And now, what is a bullfrog? I know Berthas. I learned that from DJ Divine. And what were bullfrogs?
Them the BF bullfrogs. The BFI bullfrogs.
BFI.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cricket, you know what he's saying, right?
Yes, I heard of him. Yes, I never used it.
Yeah. See, you know, I learned a lot about PA equipment and you know the different brands from Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's from up that way. He's from up there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They were actually dealing with, you know, PA equipment and being around PA equipment before me. So you got to remember, like I met Levi in '80. So really, like our crew started forming around 1980. By '81, we was already DJing and doing little small parties by '81. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so was that. That was the year I started to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior Funk Machine started that year. That year.
Yeah, you know, so it's like it's a love for both sides. You know what I mean? I love both aspects. I love the new technology and I love the old school methods too.
It's Bravador Live, everybody. Thank y'all for checking this out. We're on YouTube. If you've got the link off Facebook is acting funky again, but I'm not letting that stop us. So we're on YouTube. Please like and share. Share the link if you would. Please share. I'm here with the good brothers, DJ Cricket and Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew is here along with me. And we're just talking about sound systems and things. We're gearing up for, like I said, May 14th. You will get more information on it. I'm supposed to pick the license up on Monday, fellas. So we'll see. And everything. We've got a special guest that we're trying to confirm also for this. So we're working on all of that. So thank you all for your support that you've given us in the past and that you continue to give us. Thank you so much. Please share this broadcast again. Share. Now, Cricket.
Yes, sir.
You recently shifted to powered speakers.
Yes, JBL.
And recently also, well, not too long ago, I saw a post where you said you're going to possibly go passive and powered, right?
Yes, because the JBL, I bought the JBL Eon system. I love it. It sounds good inside. But you outside, the bass is just not there for it.
Okay.
And, right? See? And so I'm going back to 8 JBL 18s for bottom.
Okay.
I got them in the trailer. And
okay.
I loved it. Even with power, you don't even get a hum out of it. It's clean.
Right.
Yes, that's all you get. And
okay.
Of course, but I got ground fault, something block out the hum on the power system, passive system. But when you outside, it nothing beats a passive system.
I hear you.
I'm going back old school because I'm gonna combine both. But to get that quality sound, like Ski was saying, the crisp sound, passive is needed.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second, y'all. I'm sending an invite to DJ Divine now. If I can get this, hold on one second. Hold on one second, fellas. All right, let's see if we can get DJ Divine on here talking about this. That'd be great if we can get him. Yeah, you know, and if you can remember, Cricket, you and I talked about that one time, and I said that, man, I know powered are good, you know, power speakers are good, but that kick, that bass, that can only come from scoops and Berthas or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It took me all these years. It took a lot of fighting for me to go to power.
I remember, and that's why I was so shocked when you went powered, and then you said, "I'm selling everything else." I'm like,
and I wish I had enough, and I got it back.
Yeah, you got it back. He did. Ski, he got it back. He got all the speakers back, man.
That's what's up.
I had 24 cabinets, 12 amps.
12 amps, 24 cabinets. Ski, can you imagine that? Can you imagine a Royal Sound Crew party like that?
There's no crew. I'm doing this alone.
Yeah, we got to make that happen, Cookie. We might have to holler at you, bro.
So I went back. I'm not gonna be as big right now because I'm not DJing that much because of COVID. But when I come back out, I talked to Sam a couple of weeks ago. He said, "Man, we was crazy back then." I said, "I'm crazy now." I'm coming back. My back hasn't hurt, but I'd rather have end of the night with that bass in your chest. It doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. I mean, I definitely know it. You know, I've witnessed it.
So, I mean,
You know,
Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it.
nothing like it. Nothing like it.
hold on one second, fellas.
All right.
Hold on one second. Everybody's Bravador Live. I'm just sending invites because we are not streaming directly to Facebook tonight. We're on YouTube. Please like and share. Please continue. Thank you so much, those that are sharing. I can see it. Thank you so much. If you would like to jump on here, you can send a comment. There's a comment section here, and you'll be able to send your comments right there. See right there? You can stream your comment. You can put your comments in, and if you would like to come on here, just send me a message, and then that way I'll know your messenger, and I can send it through your messenger. I'm asking DJs with sound systems that are seeing this. I can only have a few people on at one time, so if you'd like to send a message, and your messenger or things of that nature. Don't put your email, because I don't want you to put an email in there and you have somebody emailing you that you don't want to email you. Okay, so that's the thing of it. Let me see. Let me see if I can put something in real quick just to test this out. And let's do it like this. Again, fellas, thank y'all for being here tonight too, man. We're gonna have a knowledgeable thing we're gonna do tonight with this. And this is the first time, Ski, that you've been, involved with something like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good thing. I gotta get introduced to social media, or should I say, introduce myself to social media a little more often and whatnot. Because basically, I'm looking to be a common face on social media pretty soon. Of course, my brand, Thoroughbred Music Group.
Talk about that.
Yeah, we got the Thoroughbred Music Group, TMG, aka the Money Gang. We doing some things. We got a little production team we putting together. Basically, we're gonna have tracks, man, for guys that's looking for beats, what have you. I don't know everybody's link right now. Like I said, we formulating a team. Probably have like 5 different producers, man. So it's gonna be a variety of different styles and whatnot. And artistry, management, like we're trying to do the whole 9. So just keep that name, in your head. Thoroughbreds, and just be on the lookout. We're gonna be doing some things.
Yes, absolutely. And the Cricket.
Yes, sir.
We know already, you've done the sound when we do have block parties. You've done the sound for us, done a great job. And I think this year may be a little bit better, with everything that you have and everything that you've brought back, that you're bringing back and what have you. So as far as bass, I don't think we'll have an issue this year with no bass.
Last year, Judah Priest said, turn it down. Remember Judah Priest?
Oh, yeah, that's right. From the 144. Yeah, he did say that.
Turn the bass down.
Yeah, that was funny.
Too much bass for him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Y'all got to excuse me. I got thrown off. I'm trying to monitor things and do this at the same time. Thanks again for those that are checking this out. Please put a comment in if you want, and share. Just please share. It's Bravador Live, everybody. In the background is the backdrop sounds of WQ Mix Worldwide Radio on 24/7, everybody. Please like and share that as well and spread the word on that, all right? For independent artists, just send them in to turntable@elbravador.com. Send your music in. Make sure it's radio friendly, everybody. Let's make sure we do that, all right? If you got to edit it, go ahead and edit it. Or if you got one here and there that you may say something a little slick, that might be fine. So it's WQ Mix Worldwide Radio in the background, everybody. This is Bravador Live. It's on Face. It's linked on Facebook, but it is broadcast on YouTube right now. Facebook can't seem to get their act together, which, hey, maybe next time we can do it to all three platforms at the same time. But right now we're just on streaming right here on YouTube. All right. I've got my man Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew. I've got DJ Cricket. Stand by, y'all. Pause for the cause.
365 app or the TuneIn Radio app. Put in WQMIX, and get ready to enjoy your radio again. It's WQ Mix Worldwide Radio.
So much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In the background, Raina Scott and Drifting on a Dream right here on WQ Mix Worldwide Radio. It's Bravador Live, simulcasting with Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew and my man DJ Cricket right here just for you. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks again, fellas, for being here again. What is one of the best jams, Ski, that you can remember that the Royal Sound Crew did with all of y'all together? I know it might have been the Abbey, right?
I don't know, man. It was so many memorable joints. I want to say, I think that probably the first joint we did at the arena over there by the diner.
Yeah, remember they used to be there. Yep, I remember the arena. You remember that, Cricket?
I never been. I don't think I was in the area at the time.
Oh yeah, the arena was the place. Lisa and Full Force came there. That was the show that y'all were on.
That was 80. That was actually 84.
Right.
We opened up for Lisa and Cult Jam, Full Force, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, so y'all did that. I heard about it. I heard about that. I did hear about it.
Yeah. That was a pretty good show. We did like one of our most memorable songs or more popular tunes that we had created. We did John Homicide City, and we had a little skit and everything for it. You know what I'm saying? To bring as like the skit before the song came on and whatnot. And it was a really good performance. The turnout could have been a lot better. But like I said, I was really turned by our performance. We did well. We met DJ Galaxy from Jekyll and Hyde. This was when Russell and them had just started their management company. It was Rush Management. Galaxy gave us his card, so he liked it. Liked it our performance and liked it our music, and wanted us to give him a call. I don't know if we ever called him. We may have, we may not have. I don't know, but yeah, that was probably like one of our most. There's so many. The joints with Eric B and Rakim, that was tight too. You know what I mean? So it was so many joints that we had, man. That Trouble Funk, the joint at the fairground, that was hot. You know what I mean? So we did even the joint that you and I did down Virginia State, Brad. That was hot shit.
I was getting ready to say something about that. I was backspinning Attitude by Antoinette, and they did a fashion show. Then you was on the mic, and Grandmaster Jay tried to battle you, and you pretty much served it.
Yeah, I did my thing. I did what I do best, Did what I do best. That's
sure you're not being modest, man. Come on, what happened? I remember what happened, Ski. I remember because he went, and then he was like, "Oh, really?" And then because I didn't catch exactly what he had said, then you went back in, and then the next thing you know, y'all were battling back and forth for a quick minute, and then he said something, and then you was like, "Nah, Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
What happened? Tell us what happened.
I mean, basically, it was. I don't even know. Was he scheduled to be on the card? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember if he was or not. I know we were supposed to be there, DJ.
I was there with y'all. Yeah, I was there with y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he was on the card. Well, basically, he wanted. I guess he wanted the performance to be about him, but it's like, yo, sometimes, bro, you got to take a back seat when, you know, somebody, you know, the crowd might be feeling somebody else more than they feeling you. That's all I
Right.
can say. You know what I mean? Like the crowd was clearly into me. You know, they was feeling the flow. Um, they was digging the whole performance. So, you know what I mean? I had quite a few admirers and whatnot. I guess maybe, you know, it ain't sit well with him. But
Right.
it really wasn't much that he could do about it. He had to accept it. It really wasn't even a thing where it was like a battle. You know, he spoke his piece, spit his rhyme. I spoke mine. I just think mine had a little more volume, and I think a few of the fans did too.
Right, right. Shouting out to Mad Mixer in the house, everybody from the Junior Funk Machine. I'm getting ready, Matt. I'm getting ready to send you a link now if you want to join us. So you just stand by. I'm getting ready to send that to you now, Matt. Everything. Yeah. I remember that skate. I remember it. And I was like, whoa, they're not battling, are they? And
Yeah, you know, EU was on the card that night.
EU was on that night. Yep. EU.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember it. I remember
Yeah.
it, man. I definitely remember it.
Yeah. So you know that like most of the performances where we were opening acts for you know major acts. I remember all of them because we always tried to leave some type of mark. You know, like when we did the joint with Fresh Prince and Rakim and them, like, to be honest, like we took the show. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason we took the show was because we rocked Make the Music with Your Mouth big. When it first came out, it was the hottest beat that was out. And we rocked off the instrumental of that because Fresh Prince came onto it. Jeff threw it on, and Eric B threw it on for Rakim. But none of them they didn't get the response that we got because we had already rocked that beat. You know what I'm saying? That show was 86 at the Ash Center. You know what I mean? And the turnout was great. It was a great turnout, man. And like we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? Me and Rakim, we spoke about that the last time I seen him at Military Retiree. I asked him, did he remember that? And he vaguely remembered that joint too. But that was like really like our most memorable joint. That joint was mean. That was a mean show.
Wow. That's all right, man. That's all right. I was not at that show that night. But I've heard, you know, how you know great it was. You know, it just was a great show. It was a real great show. So man, yeah, much memories, man, much memories. Cricket.
Yes, sir.
Now you've got quite a bit. Also, like, you know, traveling with Sam and, you know, the jams with us, and then doing your own jams and what have you. As you can see everybody, Cricket's in his studio at his house. I thought I had a pretty decent looking studio, but as far as the vibe and the coloring, Cricket has that. As you can see, Ski, he's got his studio set up and the lights and everything. He's got the purple thing going on.
Set that mood. So you know what I mean. When you're in there, you can just vibe out. You know.
I love this. Can I start a story about this room?
Go right ahead.
When I got this house, I was homeless. Living on
Okay.
the couch, and the chick I was dating couldn't stop laughing at the size of this room. And here it is. It's perfect size. I turned it to a studio. It's perfect. I mean, if I don't do nothing else, I don't cut the grass, this room could be straight. You know,
Yeah. I mean, it's more than straight. I mean, you got your equipment in there. You got your Ski. He has purple 1200s. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When we would do our jams, I would insist him bring those purple 1200s for me to spin on. I had to spin on the purple. There they are. There they are right there. I had to spin on those purple 1200s. And let me tell you something. They're great. I mean, he gutted he pulled them completely apart. They were really, if you don't mind me saying, Cricket, they were trashy when he got them.
$600 for the pair.
$600 for the pair. That sounds like the other pair I got for $600.
Yeah.
But he pulled them apart, everyone piece by piece, He put purple lights in them, Ski. Purple lights in 1200s. He's got, you can see in the background. You can see it. Purple lights, man. I had to spend on those 12s, man. Had to spend on them.
I'm bringing
That
them.
look real hot.
Thank you, sir. They're actually plum purple.
Plum purple
with 5 coats of clay on them. And
now, Ski, we ain't spent on nothing like that. We spent on 1200s, and that was it, or 1210s. That's what we did. You know,
I had a 12. I think it's 1215. It was set up like the 12, but the fader was turned down. I got to put my trip. That's all. I didn't have any money, so I was broke, but I still DJ'd. I think it's 12. I think it's 1215s or 12. I think
13s, aren't they?
Maybe 12, 13. 2 different models. They look like a 1200. The same motor. The only difference was everything's the same except for the pitch. The pitch was turned down.
You know who we need on this live right now too? Tony Crush from the Cold Crush Brothers.
Yeah.
We need Tony Crush, and I know Cricket, you talk to him quite a bit.
I talk a lot.
That's who we need to contact. If you could send him a text and see if he could jump on this, would be great. We can get Tony Crush on here. Yeah. You know, I guess DJ Divine is probably busy and stuff, and I know it was last minute, but you know, we try to do what we can. You know, please like and share, everybody. Like and share Bravador Live. This is a great show with Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew and my man Cricket.
When we call him,
DJ Cricket. Well, if you want to call him, just let him know if he wants to jump on. I'll send him a link through his messenger. So you can do that if you like. So everybody, if you're watching this broadcast, this is on the fly. This is live on YouTube, linked on Facebook, but it's not broadcast on Facebook because Facebook seems like they can't get their act together. So until they get their act together, this is how we're going to be doing Bravador Live, right straight on YouTube. Please share, everybody, and thanks those for sharing right now. Please share. Ski.
Yeah.
Remember the days in the bedroom studio in the West End?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Mom's house.
Yeah.
SP12, 4-track. Lee coming with his keyboard. I remember the first time I recorded with y'all, and it was Chris's song, It's My Turn, and it's funky.
Yeah.
With you put in the Grover Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun,
man, that right there, amazing, just totally amazing.
That's amazing production. That production probably will work now.
It would. It really would.
You tweak it a little bit. A lot of the stuff that we got now, just the general concept behind them, they'll be hit songs now for real.
Yeah, they would be. Cricket, what you got?
Check these 1700 turntables.
1700.
1700 turntables. I just looked them up.
Oh, okay. So no contact with Tony?
No, it was straight to voicemail.
Okay, well, it'd be great if we could have him, but if not, that's no problem either.
You probably DJ tonight.
Probably so. Yeah, probably so. I sent a connect to Mad Mixer, but he didn't jump on yet, so that's fine too. So we'll see if he'll jump on a little bit later or something like that. I know sometime when I talk to him, he has an issue sometime with getting a good clear signal. But it's Bravador Live, everybody. We've been here for about 39 minutes. We're going to be here a little while longer, just talking about sound systems, turntables. Now we've incorporated that. Let's incorporate drum machines, y'all. Let's incorporate drum machines. Look at that pie. Look what he's got.
Yeah.
A3 purple.
That's the machine that you do not need a computer with.
Yeah.
That's the one to stand alone, like the MPC, like you have, Pie. You got the MPC. It's unique because all of us here right now, Cricket has the machine. You have the MPC. I still got the SP12. I still have it. I told Milk and Nat when I had them on the show a couple weeks back, they didn't think I still had it. I'm like, I'll never sell that SP12. I'll never sell it.
Yeah, that's a collector's item.
It's a collector's item, but it's so much was done on that.
Yeah.
The song that you. Oh, by the way, I may have said this before, but I have to give some more props to K-Ski here. First person in Virginia to do a track with Chuck D of Public Enemy.
What?
Freestyle Gangster, produced by myself, Ski on the lyrics, Wiz Love Abel Lee on the lyrics, Chuck D on the lyrics.
That's cool, man.
Never released.
We need to put that joint out though. We need to contact Chuck, man.
Yeah, and Chuck never heard it. Chuck never heard it. So see, when I if I can get Chuck, maybe one day he comes through this way, because I know he comes through sometime. But not maybe stopping. But if I can get him to stop for maybe about a good hour, I can play this for him and let him hear it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that was that track, and the way that, I mean, I can't say, all I can say is that I didn't realize that he would jump so quick to say, yeah, he'd do it. I mean, if I can remember when I asked him, I called you right up, didn't I, Ski? And I said, meet us at the studio, at Timmy's studio. And no, I picked you up. I think it was. As a matter of fact, Chuck was with me. I picked you up at the house, and we went to the studio.
No, we went and got him from the sound check.
That's what it was. Then
we went and got him from the sound check and went up there.
And we recorded it.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool to play it live right in front of him.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
All that, we did a lot of that stuff. We did the Royal Sound Crew album, all on the SP12 and 8 tracks.
Don't get rid of that.
No, I never will. It may be in storage or something like that, but it will never be sold, ever. It will never be sold. It's an iconic machine, and it had iconic productions on it. It really did.
Yeah.
It really did. It really did. Now, Ski, you're using the MPC now.
Yeah. You know, I had the 2500 at first.
Right. Oh, you got another one now.
Yeah, I got the 2000. I downsized to the 2000. Me and Fire, you know, we had a little agreement. He made me an offer that I felt was a good offer. You know what I mean? So I just went on and went with that. We swapped it out. Basically, the 2500 was do the same thing that the 2000 do. Really, the only difference is just that the 2500 had more live performance outlets when you perform it live, and he needed it for. You know what I'm saying? So I call myself looking out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still getting something out of it because I got a computer out the joint. I got a Mac out the joint. So you know what I mean? I still had a drum machine and a Mac, but the 2000 is hot. I ain't really got into it. Yeah, I ended up damaging the joint, and I had Crooked worked on it. I don't know if you know he worked on it, but
that was you.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, be my brother.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you know,
my world.
Yeah, it is, you know, but I ain't really got into it yet. Like we get ready to set up now. I just got some recording space to set everything up. So once I get everything set up, you know, we can just start pumping out some productions, man, with this production team that I'm trying to put together. Like I said, you know, I tell everybody that's what we gotta have a library. You know what I mean? You gotta have beats. You know what I mean? A lot of beats. So that's what we're just be concentrating on, just making beats. And in the process, you know, the vocal side of that's natural. That's just gonna come in anyway. But the main thing right now is just making hot tracks. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be for in-house or they for sale. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. But I started with the Dr. Rhythm back in the day. That was my first drum machine.
Everybody started with the Boss Dr. Rhythm, I think. Z-Rock did too. Fresh had it.
That joint was so mean with live performances. Like
Yeah.
Mello fell in love. Like shout out to my man Mello C, man.
Word. What's up, Mello C?
He fell in love with the sound of the percussion when they were coming across a PA speaker. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so crisp, and the way we was doing it was, you know what I'm saying, rocking the drum machine with it and blending the tracks together off the turntables and whatnot, and songs off the turntables, off the records and whatnot. But yeah, he fell in love with that Dr. Rhythm. But that Dr. Rhythm, they had simplistic beats, but that joint was mean.
Yeah, it was. I remember Fresh. The first time we did The Beat Is Bad, that never was a record, but it was played on the radio on Magic 99. Stan Brooks and Terry Duran Lewis played it. Yeah. And that was done on a Boss Dr. Rhythm, and Fresh would rock that thing. I didn't get into producing things until late 86, early 87. You know, that's when I got into doing things. And then what started me off, I got a 4-track. And I basically got the 4-track for me and Fresh to do demos, but also for me to do my master mixes on them.
Yeah.
But then the 707, we got a hold of a 707. I can't remember how we got it, whose it was. We got our hands on one. And we rocked that 707. And then we got a DX drum machine. We got Black Baron hooked us up and got us to get one. And
that's actually the first drum machine that I worked with you on was that DX.
That's right. I remember now.
We did the first royalty off that.
That's right. We did. And for some reason, when we did put it in the studio, it didn't still sound the same. You know, I think you can agree to that. I mean, I would like to revisit that and to try to get it back to that sound of like it was. I still remember in my head how it sounded with the DX and the 4-track. We did it with the DX and the 4-track with the bacon and egg sound and James Brown joint. You know, that's the first time I seen somebody take a 45 and glue it to a 12-inch. You know, y'all did that, you know, and I'm like, wow. First time I ever seen that. You know,
that's them old DJ chicks that Mellow and Wiz brought with them when they came down, when they moved down here. Like them dudes showed me so much, man, about the art of hip hop, man. It's just ridiculous, you know. Like I tell Catch when we get to discussing, you know, old school, and I be like, yo, like my old school is like so much different from a lot of cats. You know what I'm saying? Because I get the names I get to call and like dudes like be totally lost. You know, they know about the Run DMCs and the LL Cool J's, but you know nobody knows about the Crash Crews and the Infinity Rockers and you know the Cold Crush, Funky 4+1. You know what I mean? All them dudes. These are cats. Even Chris and them crew. The East Side Rockers. His cousin Mooney D and all them, you know what I'm saying? This was just all hip hop history that they were giving me, and it was all stuff that I was taking in and learning. You know what I'm saying? So it all played a part in my creative process and making music and just, you know what I'm saying, being a hip hop head you know what I'm saying, all together.
Chris Brooks just hit me. He said, I give up, but I'm watching. So shout out to Chris Brooks. Yeah, he can't. His phone is not acting right, and it's not so much him. It's the phone. When you're using this broadcaster, it sends you a code. But then if you're on a phone, you know, Ski, you had the same thing, but you figured it out, and it's you have to click for you have to approve your video and your audio, and his phone was saying that, but he was doing that, but it won't shaking hands. For whatever reason, but we're gonna get it straight with him one day, you know.
I was thinking back then in the time when we was playing stuff first started out, with no money, everybody traded. We traded. Yeah, we didn't have money to buy gear. We didn't have no $1,000 for the gear. You trade. I trade you this for this or this for this. And to this day, I still trade gear. I put money out, I put money on it because I want my stuff right, but I still barter and trade. I just sold it
Yeah.
last night. I just got rid of
I just got a sampler from him last night. That eventually what I'm going to do. I have to send the SP off to be reconditioned because it's been 20 plus years since that thing's been fired up. So I want to take it to a shop and let them fire it up. You know, just in case something happens, you know. You know, I don't want to send nothing through it and it fries it, you know. Then it all will be good. The only thing it'll be good for is a display piece. That's it.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm going to
on the exchange, I can do it.
No, I'm taking to a place. Davey DMX told me about a place in Jersey.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take next time I go up there that way, I'm gonna take it by there in Jersey and let them keep it while I'm visiting up there or taking care of business or whatever I'm gonna be doing when I go back up there. And just let them sit with it. And then when the time I come back, I go pick it up and you know, what have you. I understand they can put a thumb drive in it also instead of me using that big Commodore 5 1/4 inch floppy that it comes with. It comes and I still have all of that. But I mean, I'm still gonna need to use that floppy because a lot of the productions I still have on those floppies. I know about maybe 75 floppies of music that I produced that I never put out.
Cricket did some work for me on the 2500.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you did some work on the 2500.
The NPC.
Yeah.
Did I fix it?
You actually he put the little finger drive on it.
I don't remember. I remember getting it from Brian and working on it.
This was like back in probably like 11, something like that. Around about 11.
I was in Hopewell, I think.
10 or 11, yeah. Yeah.
I did a lot of work. So it's like, if I don't remember, it's like, because I do a lot of work. I'm all over the place. And I remember that because I only worked on one episode.
You do good work, though, bro. You do good work for real talk. You know what I mean?
I'll take pride.
Everybody out there listening, yo, holler at my man Crooked, man. He do good work, man. DJ Crooked do good work. You got anything need repaired, anything might need, if it can be modified or whatever, spiced up a little bit, holler at Crooked, man. He do good work, man. Good electronic guy. Yes, indeed.
He's done some things for me that I've been very satisfied with. Matter of fact, I still have my 1200s.
Yeah.
I have another set, but I have my original ones.
Get them over here.
That's what I got to do. I got to get him over there to him so he can I got new leads and everything for him I ordered last year, and they're still sitting on top of it. So I need to do that and get those over to him. I want
to color my 12s. I want to make my 12s a different color now. He got purple joints, so I want to make mine a different color now.
You should. I mean, man, hey, look, I believe all about customizing. I got a white pair that I got from Rage's ex DJ, Frank. I bought those from him, and those are white.
Yeah.
And these, I was thinking about painting them maybe red, black, and green somehow. You know, that's what I was thinking about. Or I'd take the white ones and just put like logos all over it.
Yeah.
Like maybe have you to do some graffiti ski like he used to do the Royal Sound graffiti. Like maybe have you to do that on it, and on the white ones. And like I said, if I paint them all black, then I'll put logos on those too.
But see, black is 1210, so I wouldn't go black.
So what now?
Go black, but with the logos, because I've done just making it 1210.
Right. I don't have a problem with that. And then if anything, like if I put the red, black, and green flag on there, I can always outline it to enhance it so it'll stand out. It'll be somewhat of a pop out. It'll pop out at you.
I went to the hobby store in Broad, model car paint. That's what I used.
Well, you went to Hobby Town?
Yep, model car paint.
But believe it or not, you know, the model car paint is good, but you know, they said even with model cars, they're saying the best paint to use is Duplicolor auto paint.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
You know, and they can't because they say the sprayers are much finer.
Yeah.
Almost like, you know, close to an airbrush almost.
Yeah, I put 5 coats of purple on these with model car paint. I still got some left. I bought like 10 cans and I sprayed them and I primed them, sprayed them, and I actually painted them inside the house. It was wintertime. I painted them in the back bedroom that I don't use.
You didn't breathe them fumes, did you?
Probably that's what's wrong with me now.
That's what's wrong. That's what I'm getting ready to say. That's what's wrong with you now. Breathing them daggone paint fumes in.
I painted right in the back bedroom. It took me like 2 weeks to get it the way I wanted it, and it's done.
Yeah, see, I'm going back to my body shop.
That purple hot though. That's a good color though.
It
That's
is.
You gotta see them in the light.
I never seen any purple 1200s ever.
Yeah, that's how
I think I want to do red, man.
Red would be good.
I've seen some red ones. Red looks hot.
Red and metal flake,
I
maybe.
think I want some red ones.
You do red, red and metal flake would look nice.
Yeah, red would look that would be hot. I remember in my body shop days, what you could do with your purple ones or anybody that puts a nice few coats of paint on, you can wet sand them with 2000 grade or 1500 grade and then polish them.
Oh yeah,
they'll be nice and smooth, and the gloss on them would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's Bravador Live, everybody. I'm here with Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew, and I'm here with DJ Cricket. We're talking about equipment. We were on turntables, then we were on MPCs, then we're back to turntables. We were talking about sound system. Now, what do you think, Ski and Cricket? Like, I'm just saying, for any party, outside especially, speakers going out to the crowd and speakers coming from the other end. Is that an issue with not so much feedback, but is that an issue that could possibly throw the DJ off, even though he has monitors right there? Just playing devil's advocate with that question.
Check speakers in the back, way back, and speakers close up to you.
No, speakers right. You know how you got the speakers set up
in front of me, yes.
And then across on the other side of the room, facing you.
That's not good.
Explain why.
Well, no, for me, it's vandalism because you got cables running. Unless you wireless, you got cables running. And you run a Bluetooth to do that. I got run Bluetooth, but you run about people walking out the door with the stuff for one. It got rubber damage.
Right. Okay. All right.
Speakers, people set a couple of speakers if they low, always back them high, so you can't set on them or you can't set nothing on them. You just worry about somebody putting their foot through them. I never put speakers way out. I always line them up in front of me. Always. They're not, always.
You think so too, Ski? You agree with that, Ski?
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm having some type of difficulty here. I don't know what's going on. Some type of audio difficulty.
You can't hear us?
Nah.
You answered. I'm confused.
I can hear you, but you real low though.
Okay.
It must be somebody. You know what it might be? You might have got a message on your phone and it hasn't cleared out yet.
Okay.
We have delay, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably what it is. That's probably exactly what it is. It does that on my phone sometimes. It does.
Yeah, you set up like that. You're taking attention to equipment for one. That's number one. You got to protect the gear. If you guys always set it in front of you so you can watch your gear. Unless you got a sound man with a soundboard way back in the back, and watching your stuff, the main thing is protecting your gear.
Okay.
It'll sound great, but you're looking for a problem.
Okay.
And plus, the crowd will draw back. If you crowd back the bed, they can draw back to the back wall. You want the crowd close up front.
Gotcha.
Draw toward the sound.
Okay.
Okay. From you for doing it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What do you think, Steve?
I couldn't hear nothing y'all said.
No, we were just talking about having speakers like right there at you, and then have them across the room also aiming back at you. The sound aiming back at you. So you got a set in front you, right at you, and then you have a set across the room.
Yeah, the monitors having that set right there by you is very important. It helps with your timing and everything. You know what I mean? Especially when you DJing, it definitely helps with your time when you mixing, cutting, or what have you. But yeah, I had to really like learn that too. You know, all that comes with and at sound checks, you start paying attention to how things are set up and what sound best. You know what I mean? In what position and what have you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I dig that though. But I just it's very important to have a monitor close by. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I got to have it.
All right, cool. Well, listen, y'all, this has been good. This has been all right. We've been here right about an hour. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and close this out now. And thank y'all for taking your time at the last minute to do this. I appreciate it. Like I said, we've been streaming everybody checking this out on YouTube because Facebook seems like they can't get whatever it is together, but we give them that time to do that. But we had to go ahead and make it so on YouTube. And what will happen is that I will upload this and the last show that we did. I will upload those both on Facebook so you can see them on Facebook as well. And then once we finish the broadcast here, you'll be able to come back on YouTube and watch it also. Any last words, Keith K. Ski of the Royal Sound Crew?
Like I said, just remember Thoroughbred Music Group. Keep your eye out for the book, A Diamond from the Dirt, Thoroughbred Film. You know, it's gonna be a corporate takeover, pretty much. It's gonna be a corporate takeover. Really focus on this one. So podcast coming soon. So hey, like I said, Money Gang Worldwide. That's how we doing. Peace.
Cricket.
Nice to meet you, finally, Ski.
My man.
I didn't even know who he was, but me and Brian are real good friends, and I'm glad that
Yeah.
You always the Rick TV buddies. Sonny, I didn't know who you was, and then I worked on your beard. That's how I go. I meet people that already worked on their stuff. I had no idea if you had to say nothing. I'm not out much. It's an honor to meet you.
It's all right, man.
I appreciate you having me on, Brad, and I'm coming out with a terrible system this summer. All JBL, going with JBL. So,
well, we'll see that if everything works out on the 14th, right?
Hopefully, I have it all done.
Okay.
I might, because I'm working so much, running the business now. So, I'm gonna have at least most of it done.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'll do my best.
All right. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you all right here for checking out Bravador Live. I so much do appreciate it. Thank you so much for checking this out. And like I said, next time, hopefully we will be able to have everything straight with Facebook, but we will take this broadcast and upload it a little bit later. Thank y'all so much for being here. Peace and blessings to you all. And please share when you see it posted. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. One love.